You've seen the viral ChatGPT manifestation prompts all over TikTok. But what if I told you they left out one key thing your brain actually needs to turn a vision into reality? This isn't just spiritual hype, it's neuroscience. I'll show you a 3-step ChatGPT method that literally rewires your brain for the life you want. And at the end, I'll reveal a brand new technique using ChatGPT 4D's latest feature that's manifesting results faster than anything I've seen before. Step 1. Clarify your future vision. The first step in our ChatGPT manifestation method is getting crystal clear about what you want to manifest. But here's where most people go wrong. They focus on the stuff rather than the feeling. Your subconscious mind doesn't respond to logical requests like, I want to make $10,000 a month. It responds to emotion, to vivid sensory experiences that feel real. That's why we need to craft a vision that engages all your senses and emotions. Instead of typing vague wishes into ChatGPT, we need to get specific. I'm going to walk you through 5 questions that will create a vision so vivid your brain will start treating it as reality. Now take your time with these questions. The quality of your answers directly impacts how powerful your manifestation script will be. Think of it like programming code. The quality of your input determines the quality of your output. Here are the 5 questions you need to answer. First, what is your current reality? This is where you describe where you are now, emotionally, mentally, or situationally. Use language that is honest, but not harsh or judgmental. For example, I feel like I'm always busy, but rarely fulfilled. My days are packed, but something feels missing. Second, what have you manifested? Speak as your future self, using present tense language, like I have statements, not I want statements. Describe what you created or achieved in a way that feels expansive, emotionally fulfilling, and already real. For example, I've built a thriving online business that allows me to earn freely, create impact, and live life on my terms. Third, how do you feel now that it's real? Name 2 to 4 core emotions you experience daily now that this is your reality. For example, free, fulfilled, energized, grateful. Fourth, what's changed in your day-to-day life? What are you doing differently now? What feels easier, lighter, or more aligned? For example, I no longer stress about money. I choose how I spend my time. I work with people I love helping. And finally, what does your world look and feel like now? Describe the atmosphere, surroundings, and the energy of your life now. Be vivid. Where are you? What do you see, hear, or feel? For example, I take client calls from beautiful spaces. I have time for creativity and family. I feel aligned and excited. Remember, the key for questions 2 to 4 is to write from the perspective of your future self, the version of you who's already living the dream. The more emotionally connected and specific you are, the easier it will be for ChatGPT to generate a powerful script that speaks to your soul. But answering the questions isn't enough. It's how you give them to ChatGPT that changes everything. Let's unlock the exact prompt that makes the magic happen. Step 2. Prompt ChatGPT to rewire your brain for manifestation. Now that you've answered the questions, it's time to let ChatGPT turn them into a powerful manifestation script. But we're not using a generic prompt. This one's designed to activate the parts of your brain responsible for real change. Don't just copy and paste this prompt blindly. I'll show you how to customize it so it actually works. Here's the prompt. First, notice how we're instructing ChatGPT to start with the current reality and then transition into your future reality. This creates a neurological bridge between your current state and your desired future state. Then we're specifically asking for vivid sensory language and emotional cues. This is what activates your brain's reward centers and makes the visualization stick. And most importantly, we're formatting it as a first-person reflection, not just generic affirmations. This is what makes your brain accept it as real. Let me show you how this looks when filled out with our example. Here's how you'd fill out the prompt. When you hit send, ChatGPT will generate a personalized manifestation script that feels like it was written just for you. And in a way, it was, because it's based on your specific vision and desires. Here's a real example of what ChatGPT generated using our exact prompt and example answers, just to give you a taste of what's possible. I wake up without the heaviness I used to carry. Instead of dread, I feel calm, excited, clear. I know that what I'm creating matters, not just to me, but to the people I serve. My work isn't just something I do, it's something I get to do. And I design my days around what lights me up. No rush, no burnout, just flow. Now imagine hearing your future self speak words like this, crafted from your story, in your voice. That's the power of this process. The neuroscience behind why this manifestation prompt actually works. Now you might be wondering, why is this ChatGPT method different from all the other manifestation techniques out there? What makes it actually work? Let's break down the science. First, it rewires your neural pathways. Your brain is like a muscle that gets stronger with repetition. When you vividly imagine your future self daily, you're creating new neural connections that support that identity. Think about learning to ride a bike. At first, it's awkward and difficult, but with practice, it becomes second nature. The same happens with your thoughts and beliefs. Practice being your future self, and it becomes natural. Second, it engages your reticular activating system, RAS. The RAS is the brain's filter for what information gets your attention. When you clearly define and emotionally connect to your future life, the RAS starts looking for cues, people, and opportunities that align with that vision, almost like your brain is tuning into a new frequency. Third, it bridges your current reality with your desired future. Most manifestation techniques, including all of those TikTok trends, jump straight to fantasy, which your brain often rejects as unrealistic. This is the key thing missing in most other manifestation prompts that your brain needs to turn your vision into reality. By acknowledging where you are now before transitioning to where you want to be, you create a path your brain can actually follow. And finally, it uses emotional intensity to lock in new patterns. Your brain remembers things that make you feel something. This script taps into vivid emotion and sensory detail, the same way athletes and performers mentally rehearse success, so your brain starts responding as if it's already true. Step 3. Use your manifestation script to reprogram your subconscious mind. There are 2 powerful ways to do this. Option 1, read it aloud. Find a quiet space and read your script with emotion, like you're telling the story of your life now that everything has come true. The feeling you put into it matters. Option 2, record yourself reading it. Use your phone's voice memo app or any simple audio recorder. Read your script in a calm, confident voice, like you're already living it. Why does this work? Your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality. It responds to repetition and emotion. When you hear your own voice speaking your dream life as if it's already true, your brain begins to create new neural pathways that align with that belief. For best results, aim to engage with your script at least twice a day. Some of the best times are in the morning, right after waking up. This is when your brain is in a relaxed, suggestible state, perfect for imprinting new beliefs. Or at night, right before bed. Your subconscious continues processing what you hear or think about before sleep, making this a powerful time to reinforce your vision. You can also listen to it during meditation, on a walk, while journaling, or anytime you need a reminder of who you're becoming. Consistency is key, but you can't stop here. The new ChatGPT 40 technique that turns your vision into a vivid reality. Now for that game-changing new technique I promised. On March 25th, 2025, OpenAI released its most advanced image generation tool yet, powered by the new GPT-40 model. This upgrade took ChatGPT's capabilities to a whole new level, allowing you to generate hyper-realistic, fully customizable images right inside the chat. This breakthrough gives you a powerful new way to see your manifestation as if it's already real. Here's how it works. Upload a photo of yourself and your manifestation script into ChatGPT-40 with our prompt, and it will generate a vivid, photorealistic image of your future self already living your dream life. This becomes your visual anchor, a powerful tool to reinforce your manifestation daily. I've spent over 20 hours testing and refining this exact prompt with hundreds of different scenarios. What could have taken you days of trial and error is now perfectly optimized. Here is the prompt template you'll use. The magic is in the details here. We're not just asking for any image. We're instructing it to analyze the emotional tone of your script, determine specific details about your appearance, setting, and expression, and create something that feels genuinely real and inspiring, like a snapshot from your future that already exists. Let me show you this in action. Here's the original photo I uploaded to test our prompt. And here's the future self-portrait ChatGPT generated in seconds using this exact prompt along with the manifestation script we created earlier. Look at how accurately this image captures the key elements from our manifestation script. The beautiful spaces for client calls, the free and fulfilled expression on her face, the laptop showing her online business, the natural lighting creating that aligned and excited feeling we described. But why does this work so well? Because your brain processes images 60,000 times faster than words. Seeing a portrait of your future self already living your dream life triggers an instant emotional response and strengthens the neural pathways tied to that reality. Place your image where you'll see it often. Each glance is a cue to feel the life you're creating. Pairing this visual with your recorded script creates a powerful multi-sensory loop that rewires your brain faster for manifestation. So let me know in the comments, what are you manifesting with this ChatGPT technique? By using ChatGPT to create a personalized manifestation script and combining it with consistent practice and the bonus future self-portrait technique, you're not just wishing for a better future. You're creating new neural pathways that make that future inevitable. Now, if you're doing everything right, but your manifestations still aren't showing up, our next video reveals the hidden blocks that could be silently holding you back and how to finally clear them.